along on another edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf. We're pleased to be at Hunting Creek Country Club for the 95th Kentucky Open Championship, and boy, what a week it was. The weather was great and the course was great. I'm Don Russell, special guest here all from the beginning. You're going to meet the winner, the runner-up, the low amateur. Starting with the brass here a little bit today. Harvey, we want to start with you. You did a great job, of course, over in Lexington. What a wonderful championship this week. The folks did a great job, and you must have been in charge of the weather. I even wore long pants today like you guys.
You know, we always get blamed when it rains, so the pros will take the credit for the weather. But, you know, special thanks to Hunting Creek Country Club and the staff of Golf House Kentucky, the membership of this club. They've really put on a great show. The weather was fantastic. And we have a wonderful winner this year.
And we're really proud of the golf in Kentucky. I talk about it all the time, and you guys have seen it more than I have, even in 28 years of the show. It makes you proud where it is today, doesn't it?
No, yeah, it really does. And, you know, it's programs like yours that really help us out.
Wow, it's easy to do.
Well, we mean that sincerely. We're trying our best to grow the game of golf in Kentucky, and with your show, it certainly is helping.
Well, we get to see a lot of good golf and pro. Brad Morrow, the pro here, did a wonderful job. I tell you guys, we talked about it weeks ago. The course has never looked better, and what a week weather-wise.
Yeah, I mean, that's what made it easy for him. You know, when you get the weather like that, that helps you just do what comes natural. And I've got to give all the credit to the executive director, Steve McMillan here. He's come on and just really kind of changed the face a little bit. And just from looking and seeing how they ran that operation for this tournament was really fun to watch. I mean, they did a really nice job, took great care of the players, and that was kind of our goal here at Hunting Creek. You know, we're going to host, and we want it to be nice. You know, we want everyone to walk away and have a good sense of feeling about Hunting Creek. You know, they all love it here, and they wanted everyone to enjoy that. So the way that they ran that tournament really allowed every player to feel at home here. So
a little history here. There's only been 3 golf professionals, if I'm not mistaken, in the history of Hunting Creek.
Yes,
your predecessor, we saw him today, John McGuire.
Yep.
Boy, I know you're proud just to carry on that tradition because he has been Kentucky golf.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate, and of course he laid all the groundwork. So you know, I just kind of hold the reins and continue on with it, and it's been quite a nice ride to go into my 9th year this year. And I hope I don't have to do 28 like Johnny Mack, but God love them. If they want me, I'll probably stay that long. So love it here.
Well, you've met the people that helped make it happen. You're going to meet the players that played in the tournament, some special features as well. You're going to meet the winner, the runner-up, and the low amateur. Glad to have you along from Hunting Creek. Back with more of Kroger IKG in just a moment.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners, Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Sparkling Ice Naturally Flavored Spring Water, Coca-Cola, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and Quail Chase Golf Course. It's simply the best 27-hole golf course in the region.
Make the drive to Eagle Trace, Morehead State University's official golf course. Nestled in the lush green splendor of northeastern Kentucky, Eagle Trace is a gently rolling, beautifully wooded public 18-hole golf course designed to challenge the skills of the most seasoned players, yet enjoyable and playable to all golfers. Still the same great golf course, still the same great challenge, still the same great layout, but now with Zoysia fairways. Book your next tee time, outing, or fundraiser at Eagle Trace Golf Course, located just outside of Morehead off I-64 at exit 133.
Let's raise a glass to raising oranges the natural way, right here in Florida. Here's to growing oranges on our own soil, never importing them. To a co-op of growers working hard and having something to show for it. Here's to a built-in afternoon snack. To an office with a view. Who needs air conditioning anyway? Here's to orange juice raised right. The only major orange juice brand that's 100% Florida and never imported. Florida's natural.
Experience the bold side of water. Sparkling ice, bold flavor, 0 calories, perfectly possible.
Welcome to Quail Chase, to 27 holes of spectacular golf. 3 distinct nines, each with a unique personality and character. From the wide open links style of the South Course to the woodland beauty of the East 9 and the park-like setting of the West, all in absolutely perfect condition, all waiting for you. Call for tee times or book online. Quail Chase, Country Club Golf for the public golfer.
Know that chasing performance can mean lower returns and fewer choices in retirement.
Know that proper allocation could help increase returns so you can enjoy that second home sooner.
Know the right financial plan can help you save for college and retirement.
Hi.
Know where you stand with PNC Total Insight, a new investing and banking experience with personalized guidance and online tools. Visit a branch, call, or go online today.
Glad to have you back on Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf. And guess what? We're inside Kroger with my good friend Steve McSorley from Kroger. Now, PGA Championships coming up, and once again, Kroger gets involved in the community. The Wanamaker Trophy that goes to the champion is going to be here, but actually a chance for people to participate. Let's begin talking about the putting contest just prior to the PGA.
Well, you know what? We wanted to get total community involvement, and so what we did there is we've selected 9 Kroger stores from around the city of Louisville, and so we're going to have putting contests in each of those stores, 3 per day, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, July 30th through August the 1st, and then if you make a putt, then you're going to advance to the finals here at Middletown. Now, each putt's going to cost you $1, but the great part about it is it's all going to a great cause, which is the PGA Reach of Kentucky, and they're going to be donating that to very noble causes with our veterans.
And you have some people helping along with that as well.
Absolutely. You know, we've got Pepsi and as well as our friends at Michelob Ultra, and Michelob Ultra is actually going to donate dollar for dollar all the way up to $5,000, the money that we raise to go to that charity.
And that'll all support the troops. Now, the Wanamaker Trophy's never been on display outside the PGA ever. You has a track record, obviously, some things around Churchill Downs. Tell us that all came together.
Well, I tell you what, you know, we get excited every year, and we have the privilege of doing the Derby blanket and the Oaks blanket out here at our Middletown location. And so the idea came up, hey, let's see if we can't do the same thing for the Wanamaker Trophy. Now, granted, we can't make it, but, you know, we certainly can display it. And so we want to do that for those folks who can't get out to the tournament. Obviously, tickets are sold out or virtually sold out. So this is a way for us to give back to the community and create a really exciting event. And the best part about it, in addition to that, the finals of the putting contest will also be right here at Middletown.
So an opportunity at a lot of Kroger stores. You're going to use local media, radio, and everybody will know. Just a really good chance to get a little closer to the PGA.
You know, we are so fortunate in this community to be able to have events like this, and so we want to give back a little bit, and that's exactly what this event's going to do. We're going to give back to the folks with being able to see the trophy, and then give a little money back to those folks who need it with our veterans.
And we forgot to mention there's some special gifts for those people that win the putting contest.
That's right. Oh, you know, I tell you what, we can't forget about that. They get 2 tickets to the PGA for the entire week. They get access to the Kentuckiana PGA tent, and then the neatest thing about this thing is that they get a behind-the-scenes tour of the PGA. Nobody else is going to get that.
It's all happening at the PGA Championship thanks to Kroger. It's time for Course Lessons on IKG. It's time for Course Lessons this week on Kroger IKG. And Steve, we have another good tweet. Of course, Steve McMillan, the Executive Director of Golf House Kentucky and a rules official. This one deals with colors.
You know, it does. This one is from George from Campbellsville. Great question from George. He says, I'm on the golf course, and he says, I always see the stakes that are marking water, and one's yellow, one's red, and he goes, what's really the difference? Well, George, it's a great question, and let's just kind of walk you through that. When you see a yellow stake, that's identifying it as a water hazard. When you see it as a red stake, that's identifying it as a lateral water hazard. Well, the real true differences there is you get a couple extra options under red. Let's kind of walk through those options real quick. Number one, you can always play a ball out of a water hazard. It's not going to cost you a penalty. Roll up those pant legs, go into the water, and go right after it. Okay, but let's say you want to go ahead and say, I want to play it outside of the ball. So the first thing you can do under a yellow is keep the point where you last crossed the margin of the water hazard. I always like to say X marks the spot at that point. Keep that spot between you and the hole, and you can go back as far as you want. That means you could go back to a nice fairway lie or whatever works good for that distance you want. That's a penalty of 1 stroke. The second option you always have is stroke and distance. Go back where you hit your last shot from outside the water hazard, and if it's on the tee, you can re-tee it. If it's in the fairway, just go ahead and drop it and go from there. But with a red hazard, you have one more additional option with that, Don, and that's what everybody always knows as the 2 club links. Find where your ball last crossed the margin of the water hazard, and then you can take 2 club links, no closer to the hole, and be able to drop right there and put your ball back in play. So, George, there's your options. You now know that if you go under red or you under yellow, you got some options, and that's really the big difference. Gives you those options.
That was a very good question. If you have more questions, the best thing to do is...
Well, put it out on Twitter. Hashtag us. Hashtag IKGolf. We'd love to get more questions from you.
We really would. That's Course Lessons this week, brought to you by Quail Chase Golf Club, 3 distinctive 9-hole courses.
Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
What is it? Is it what she wears? How he speaks? Is it her timing? This guy's idea of a good time? Or that one time he did that? Is it because she's a woman? Come on now. How about those moves, those looks, his style? Is it because they scare us, surprise us, make us uncomfortable? Like, really uncomfortable? Whatever it is, you know it when you see it. Here's to being one of a kind.
I'm PGA professional Colby Wallets, and I've developed a practice program to help you lower your scores. Perfect practice, 1 hour a day to the best golf of your life. For more information, please contact me via my website, www.colbywallets.com.
You know, I just wasn't feeling the way I felt growing up, and I knew some other people that had used Body Shapes Medical, and I saw their results. So I tried it. It's affordable, it's easy, the people are great, and look at the results. I'm able to do everything I did before, and I feel great.
No 2 people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
Okay, so you're over 40, seen a decrease in energy, getting up at night, waking up tired. How about the belly fat? If you didn't have these symptoms in your 20s, you shouldn't have them now. These symptoms can be caused by a decrease in testosterone. Body Shapes Medical will give you back what you once had.
Experience the bold side of water. Sparkling ice, bold flavor, 0 calories. Perfectly possible.
This segment of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is brought to you in high definition by Kraft Foods.
Glad to have you back on this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, and glad to have you at beautiful Hunting Creek Country Club today. A beautiful week for golf and a beautiful week for competition in the 95th Kentucky Open Championship. Don Russell here with 2 guys that played extremely well. First of all, introduced on my left, Cooper Musselman, who was the low amateur, and a guy that battled it out for the championship against Rick today. Great job today, Jared Wolf. Outstanding golf today. You guys had it going, but what a wonderful week of golf.
It is great. We got a break with the weather. I mean, couldn't ask for anything better than that. And the course is in great shape. And Rick and I put together a little bit of a competition today, so that was enjoyable. And then saw Robert Dameron shoot 8 under or something like that, set course record. So it was a good day. Yeah, real good day.
You know, a lot of people like to keep up with the Louisvillians and how you're doing. I know you've been out playing on the tour. Kind of give us an update how things have gone for you at this point.
I think it's been going well. I've been in all but 2 or 3 of the web.com events this year. And I've done okay. You know, I've missed my share of cuts. So this week is a good confidence builder to go into the rest of the year.
You played great. What about this young buck over here? They get better all the time, don't they?
I played with him a few times in the last few months, and I see it. I can see him out here whipping me and Rick around in a few years, but he played well. He played really well.
Jerry, congratulations. Cooper, you're the young buck we're talking about now. Congratulations. Of course, the Musselman name means golf. You got to be proud. Tell us about the week for you.
Oh, it was a great week. Obviously, it's great to be here in Louisville. It's the best spot in the world.
Yeah.
Country Club is great. Course is in excellent shape. Just a great week for golf.
And as you know, you're competing at the University of Kentucky. You've got a blockbuster recruiting team coming in this year. This is a good preparation for you because you guys, I know you have the spring season, but you play in the fall too. Guess really the last thing before you get back to school, huh?
Yeah.
As far as tournaments?
Yeah, we're gonna have a great team. I mean, it's gonna be very competitive, very hard to get spots. So I'm looking forward to it.
And Tyler McDaniel, of course, not here because he's playing at another event.
Yeah.
He joins the group, and I know everybody's really excited in Blue Country, aren't they?
We can't wait to have him. Can't wait to have him and Fred. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
Congratulations, the low amateur and the runner-up. A great group of guys that played here all week. They don't need a tip, and you need a tip like I do on Kroger IKG. Here's this week's edition.
Hi, I'm Andrew Lardner. I'm the assistant golf professional here at Seneca Golf Course. Today's shot we're going to learn about is the bump and run. This shot is one of the easiest shots in golf. Club you're going to use is a 7 or 8 iron, something with a little bit of less loft to keep that ball lower to the ground. Set up for this shot, you want to set up with the ball towards the back of your stance. Your hands are going to be forward of the golf ball. And when you make this stroke, you want to make sure your lower bodies stay still. The only thing that's going to move is your arms and your shoulders, pretty similar to the putting stroke. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this shot real quick. Not too bad. So basically, bump and run. You want to make sure your lower body stays still, keep your head in the same position, and try to get as close to the hole as possible. Once again, my name is Andrew Lardner. I'm the assistant golf professional here at Seneca Golf Course. If there's anything we can do for your game, please give us a call. Number's 458-9298.
Morehead State University and Eagle Trace Golf Course are proud to provide closed captioning for the hearing impaired for IKG.
Need to be salty and sweet? Harness the power of my new salted caramel peanuts.
Guys, I've been working on this all night.
Are the sound effects necessary?
Are you necessary? Randy? Todd, what do you think? I like your hair.
Just turn them down a bit. They're deafening.
How about we turn you down? What do you think, Todd?
Make them louder.
Salty and sweet. A new way to harness the power of the peanut.
Experience the bold side of water. Sparkling ice, bold flavor, 0 calories, perfectly possible.
Welcome to Quail Chase, to 27 holes of spectacular golf. 3 distinct nines, each with a unique personality and character. From the wide-open links style of the South Course to the woodland beauty of the East Nine and the park-like setting of the West, all in absolutely perfect condition. All waiting for you. Call for tee times or book online. Quail Chase, Country Club Golf for the public golfer.
I'm with Kobe Wallace, one of the outstanding PGA teaching professionals. Kobe, we've been highlighting as a sponsor one of the unique programs you have with teaching. Tell us a little bit about what makes it so unique.
Well, it really targets in on the key areas of your golf game, gives you a specific schedule to work on, and it gives you a time restriction for each practice drill.
And when you do it on your own time, correct?
Yes, you do it on your own. You do it whenever it's convenient for you at your golf facility. You get my schedule, and then you go with it for as long as you can, and then every couple of weeks we reevaluate and change it as needed for your game.
I know you're really excited. Spent a lot of time getting it together. What if people want to check it out a little bit?
Well, you can look at it more on my website, www.colbywallets.com. The program right now, it's a $100 program. We are going to run a special for the viewers of this show at 50% off for those that email me within the next couple of days, so $50 for the program.
It's an outstanding program. You need to check it out. It really will help your golf game, one of the best PGA pros around.
This segment of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is brought to you in high definition by Kroger. Great food, low prices.
Welcome to Valhalla Golf Club for another edition of our PGA Championship preview with our co-host, Brett Starbird, who's done a great job all year giving us his time, and he knows everything that's happening. We've talked a lot about what's happening out here for the fans. but it's the greatest field you can get for this PGA Championship.
What the PGA Championship is known for, year after year, is the strongest field in all of golf. It's the strongest field of any of all of the majors. The last 2 years, we've had 99 of the top 100 in the world competing in this event. So it's not a matter of who's going to be there. It's going to be a matter of who won't be there. Right. You know, really, we've missed one person in the top 100 due to injuries the past 2 years. The best players in the world will be here. We had our exempt field list just come out a couple of days ago, and at the end of this month, we'll have our final field list going out. And until then, you know, we don't know for sure who's in, who's out, but we expect every single person who's in the top 100 in the world to be at this championship, unless something doesn't allow them to be there. We're waiting for that 1 year that it's going to be all 100, and we hope that Valhalla's it.
And you know, you look back at the first 2 PGA Championships, Kenny Perry had his heart broken, of course, losing on the playoff hole. Then we had the first 3-hole playoff with Bob May and Tiger Woods. Pretty good start from those two.
Yeah, the great starts. And you also bring up a very good point about Kenny Perry. Kenny Perry's receiving a special exemption to this PGA Championship, and he's accepted that. It's going to be his kind of swan song, if you will, on his days with the PGA Tour before he rolls to full-time on the Champions Tour. He's still competitive. He was at the top of the leaderboard for our senior PGA Championship earlier this year. And Kenny Perry, this is his home. He's a hometown hero, a couple hours away, and he'll tell you that his greatest highs and his lowest lows were at Valhalla. And this is going to be a very special week for him come August.
Of course, he was on the winning Ryder Cup team, but I tell you, we all know there's no better Kentuckian and ambassador for golf than Kenny Perry.
Yeah, he's great. He's been out here a few times for some practice rounds, and what a great guy for the game of golf. And if he embodies what all of Kentucky golfers can be like, you guys are in great shape here.
Going to see the best field in the world here at the 2014 PGA Championship.
Hello, I'm Chris Hamburger, PGA head golf professional at Valhalla Golf Club. Today on the Holes of Valhalla, we're going to preview hole number 17. Hole 17, or No Mercy, is a difficult par 4, measuring some 470 yards for the championship. Longer hitters will have an advantage as the fairway flattens at 300+ yards. The green is guarded by 2 front bunkers and surrounded by a large, closely mown collection area. The stadium-style mounding around the green makes number 17 one of the best spectator viewing areas on the course.
I'm proud to be a part of the Body Shapes MD program. I've already lost a lot of body fat. It's really something you should check it out. All you got to do is go to bodyshapesmd.com.
Ah, the homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea. Just one sip of Gold Peak, and you'll feel right at home, like I do. Because there's nothing better than homebrewed taste to bring you home.
Is that Bob from down the street again?
Uh-huh.
What is he up to?
Making himself at home, I guess.
Oh.
The homebrewed taste of Gold Peak iced tea will make you feel at home wherever you are.
No 2 people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
Welcome to Quail Chase, to 27 holes of spectacular golf. 3 distinct nines, each with a unique personality and character. From the wide-open links style of the South Course to the woodland beauty of the East Nine and the park-like setting of the West, all in absolutely perfect condition, all waiting for you. Call for tee times or book online. Quail Chase, Country Club Golf for the public golfer.
Let's raise a glass to raising oranges the natural way, right here in Florida. Here's to growing oranges on our own soil, never importing them. To a co-op of growers working hard and having something to show for it. Here's to a built-in afternoon snack. To an office with a view. Who needs air conditioning anyway? Here's to orange juice raised right. The only major orange juice brand that's 100% Florida and never imported. Florida's natural.
America's best historic resort. It's right here in your own backyard, says Historic Hotels of America, French Lick Resort. Experience our 2 grand hotels and so much more. Our golf is legendary too. Play the Pete Dye course that will host the Legends of the LPGA Championship in August and the Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid in 2015. Your walk with history starts at FrenchLick.com.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners. Florida's natural orange juice, sparkling ice, naturally flavored spring water, Coca-Cola, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and Quill Chase Golf Course. It's simply the best 27-hole golf course in the region.
Had a wonderful time today on this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf. A beautiful week for the 95th Kentucky Open Championship, and boy, it was a great championship here at beautiful Hunting Creek Country Club. The staff, the pros, the superintendents all did well, and so did my man Ricky Cochran III. Ricky, congratulations. We've become your good luck charm. You won 3 in a row since you've seen us, but pretty tough out there this week, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, it was a true test of golf this week. The course is in great shape. You know, the weather cooperated, and you know, you had to hit the ball in the fairway, and that's what you want from a championship course. And I think Hunting Creek did a great job.
They really, we've spent like over 20 years since it's been here before, changed the greens, changed the bunkers, really improved it. You played smart though too, because a lot of times you pull those irons out of the bag on some of the tee shots. It really worked out for you well that way, didn't it?
Well, you know, that's kind of what the course gives you. There's a couple holes where you need to take advantage of the driver, or sometimes it's okay to lay back and just make sure it's in the fairway. And I was fortunate today to play well. You know, Jared played great. He was kind of on my heels all day, so I had to keep kind of forcing the number, but also, you know, play conservative too. So so I was very pleased with how I played down the stretch.
Seemed like just yesterday we saw you play junior golf. Now you won this prestigious event back to back. I know that's really important to you, and just kind of update on how things are going, because you're really playing consistent.
Well, you know, last couple of years I've been playing really well, and then made the decision to go to Latin America this year to try to get on the web.com that way. And you know, I've played 8 events, and you know, I got 4 runner-up finishes, so I'm right there in the top 5 the money list, and hopefully I can keep my consistent pace up and maybe get that web.com card.
Rick, congratulations again. Great job and good to see you. And we're for hire anytime you need us.
There you go.
Our champion again, the repeat champion here in the 95th Kentucky Open Championship, Rick Cochran III. I'm Don Russell. That wraps it up for this week. We'll see you again next week on IKG. Promotional consideration provided by All Good Computers. For sales, service, and upgrades, contact Bill Ennis, 502-810-9047.